Both teams looking for that first series win. Bottom of the group, Lacoste, but it's going to be a cracking game, isn't it? Liquid with a ton of push, and OG with some serious team fight. Well, Amar getting slammed by the Lucent Beams. Now Anna's leveled that up. Has a lot of magic damage, like you said. Once they get to level 2, level 3, Liquid offer a tremendous amount of damage. And Misha picked up by Zai. Boxy helping out as well.
A bit surprised that they managed to get a kill there. I mean, constant harassment. I think those two tossbacks into the big camp kind of made the difference.
And there's that magic burst. I do have Fiend's Grip as well, but early days, it's all about that DK stun to actually stop TPs or catch people off guard. Boxy again onto Yuragi. Or is it the other way around? Is it Yuragi onto Boxy? TA comes out and clears him down. Mickey TPing top to help out Zai. Templar Assassin getting closer to the tier 1. The
Blast
Illuminate
not gonna connect, gets another refraction.
Gets the refraction back up, and Yuragi,
Team,
the Wolves
please,
are hunting.
Someone.
Well, they're going to cancel a TP though. And Boxy's arrived again. Avalanche toss straight on the Templar Assassin.
Breathe Fire, Dispel Enfeeble later on.
Look at them.
The traps.
Well, like 3 heroes chasing him. Somehow, finally he dies. Couldn't keep getting away with it.
Manages to DP out. That was so close.
Dragon Tail could have been there, but not quite in time. And Boxy, deep behind
he's unlocking.
lines.
Let me see if he wants to go for it. Get some extra movement speed. One more hit, but he's afraid.
He's juking.
He wants to deny himself. Trap misses.
Can't get the slow on him. And Boxy, he doesn't have a TP, so he can't actually slip away that easily. And just one meld slap from the TA. And a tip for good measure will find him. So he'll get there one way
of
or the
them
other.
needs to get some XP somewhere.
Yeah.
They think they can burst him.
Wolves.
Zai playing on the top, yeah, with the Wolves.
They're scouting, and they're catching, and they're killing. It's like this back and forth, you know, it's this tug of war. You go up top as Liquid, you force the TPs, then you move down bottom, you go into triangle, you move back up top, you're forcing OG to keep reacting. A game of cat and mouse, which so far Liquid have done very well at, but OG want to break the rhythm. They get the grip on the Kotl, find the Mickey kill, and Boxy just going to avalanche and run himself away.
This should reveal that there is a ward on the high ground.
Do they go take a team fight, or is it like you're saying, just wait for the BKB on Luna?
Helm of the Overlord is a big one, where 2 supports can't really deal with it. You send it on one of them, and you know that they're not going to be able to use their abilities properly. Ana, he looks pretty dead here.
Yeah, the Nightmare setup from Misha was perfect. Allowed that time for the rest of OG to arrive. And Liquid with such a great early 10, 12 minutes or so coming out of that laning stage, now starting to falter. Insania defending himself against the jump from OG, but in comes Tiger. High ground with the dive. Sunray back down to low ground, but the blinding light pushback. Supernova looks decent, but they're going to destroy it quickly. Ana with a double kill after they took down the 2 supports. They'll sprint forward, chipping here to force some kind of reaction.
These are also 2 supports that they just killed, who are kind of under-leveled. Boxy's going to get solo killed.
Yeah, he cancelled the TP, knowing what's coming. Down he goes. But I don't know if they are fully aware of the BKB
Boxy
arriving.
Ready to break the smoke. They have high ground vision, so if the smoke breaks, he will be able to either get initiation or jump out. For now, it seems like he wants to find an opening, and here he goes.
Ana, BKB Eclipse, looking to blow them up, but the Supernova still comes out in time. They're trying to focus it down, but the grip onto the Luna removes it from the fight. No save from Insania, he was focused now instead. Quick kills out of OG as the bait failed spectacularly for Liquid. Yeah, the control onto Insania as well. No false promise, which could have given them the ability there to break out of the grip, kill the egg.
Wanted to hit an earlier timing with this Keeper of the Light, Lycan and Luna, and Luna has been shut down. In terms of net worth, she's still 3,000 gold behind Templar Assassin, and that's going to be a big kill. Oracle ready to go in with the ulti, but they're controlling him in the backlines.
Yeah, they just keep controlling the Oracle. Finally, the false promise will come to try and save Mickey, but the damage is monumental from OG. I don't even think he's going to survive through this. Getting blasted and destroyed. BZM with the double kill.
Team Liquid, you can feel that they think they're on the clock. Misha, great positioning. Something that OG supports are doing really well is breaking these smokes. Yeah,
just standing on top of staircases, allowing for another grip onto Ana's Luna. Amar trying to focus her down, get the BK and then clips off, but that's BZM jumping away into the arms of Boxy. Tiny picking up that huge kill for them, and the TP out from Ana will give Luna the safety she needed. But now it is full retreat time for Liquid. Get one of those Tinker spots warded up. And Liquid have evacuated the area. Boxy gonna go for the TP home, but stunned up by Amar, trying to give him the high five. I don't think Boxy's in the mood for that right now, though. being hunted and hounded, jumped on by the shield crash. BZM Amar should
Might
be able to
blink
close in
out.
on him. He
Ooh,
can't blink away
that
from
was
this
so
man.
close.
Is Amar the finder?
Zai decided to go for Shard on Lycan, so the lanes are pushed in. One extra wolf.
Finder!
He's...
Oh, that's a tragedy. Insania, where is he? He's too far away. Oracle can't get near enough by, and that's now 70 seconds without your position 1 carry. And instead, oh, well, okay, let's go again. Yeah, Insania making the calls, just keep this going. We nearly had them, we'll get them next time, boys.
OG is already on the high ground. Mickey, he knows that smoke just broke. He's pinging it out.
The jump in from Boxy. They go for the Bane. They should be one of the easier kills that they can get, but Misha proving difficult to kill.
Well.
He goes for the grip, and in comes Yuragi. BKB and the false promise out. Oracle saving up Mickey's Kotl. Anna's moving in and out, but he can't decide where to go. Anna TPing home.
Oh, the rolling thunder.
Being destroyed by OG. Handled by this BZM Pango. Zai's out of there. Oh, which way is he going? Dead or alive? It's going to be claimed up by the TA.
Oh man, Pango did so much work in that fight, having level 15 talent and Aghanim Scepter. That means those swashbuckles are gonna be popping off, and Amar finds another one.
Yeah, he goes straight onto the Kotl. Toss back from Boxy, save up Mickey as best he can. Now Amar needs to get himself down to the low ground, but he's standing there with a BKB up, turning onto the Luna, stunning her and catching the Fate's Edict to heal, but the physical damage! Yuragi just slays 2 of them in a blink of an eye, and at this point it might just be GG. There is no way, seemingly, for Liquid to come back into this one.
Inside their base, there we go. And we talked about how there is no real response to Phoenix. Amar, and they clean him up. Taiga, like, no real answer for Phoenix.
Yeah, again, I just keep hammering this point home. It's like Misha setting everything up. It's Misha. He tanks the gank. He gets the nightmare. He breaks the smoke. He is everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Gets the grip off for a couple of seconds, allowing the rest of the team to connect, tossing someone back. He does have a Force Staff, so let's see how he does it. Here he comes.
Yeah. They've just got to try something at this point. You know, there's nothing really they can do other than run it down and try and kill BZM. That's a big one. They take out the Pango, dead for a minute and a half, and move straight onto the Bane, finally. Removing Misha from the game, he buys back Snap Decision because Roshan is alive. Inside the pit, there's some big prizes there. Boxy onto Amar. Anna starting to open up. The Eclipse, though, cancelled out by the BKBs of OG. And they're diving towards the Luna. She has to use the magic community to save herself from Yuragi and Amar.
Even ulti coming from Insania.
Yeah, false promise required as well, but they've got the grip now. Kotl held in place, cancelled by Boxy. Liquid fighting back and finding openings, but a Supernova going to be untouchable. They can't fight into the big old pyramid, landing on their heads, and Liquid losing everything.
They're gonna call it. Yeah, what a performance from OG game 1.
There's not too much Taiga and Amar can do, it feels like, to pressure the jug. They are just trying to leech experience and gold.
Pretty much. Get as much XP and gold as you can, and also don't die. Because you see that he doesn't even have the symbol.
Dives away.
Amar, they're gonna catch Insania, and that's gonna be the first blood. Anna's very low on HP. He does have 9 magic stick charges and a couple of shared tangos. But yeah, forcing this out.
Gets through the Remnant with his spin, but the right-click power from Amar and Taiga, just standing their ground, dodging the Inkswell, beautifully done, sidestepping the danger. Insania trying to get Taiga, but he's fine.
He doesn't even pop it.
It doesn't even blink, does he? Showing him who's boss. And Amar trying to secure some of the last hits out of this little pull through into the large camp.
They glyph it. This is Amar glyph if I've ever seen one.
To cancel out the spin?
Yeah, get some reduction, and you see Taiga immediately starting to play aggressive. Might even think about going in, using dive to kill the healing ward. Might be too risky, does not want to die. Looking at the siege creep, half HP. Who got it? Insania did pick it up.
Oh, Courier. Taiga again gonna snipe one out.
Oh, Taiga sniping 2 couriers. Tiny would definitely want to move if he gets Arcane or Haste Rune. Other than that, I don't think he would.
Well, Zai being left alone up top. Found by Misha. Yuragi getting the last touch in there. Well, Taiga died to Insania. Sorry, the other way around. Taiga killed Insania. Back in towards the mid lane.
Extremely active early on, and I like his build that he was going for Echo Saber first into Blink Dagger and then Axe.
Oh, they got Yuragi.
They got him. This should be the kill.
This is a huge one for them. Insania and Tiger continuing the scrap as well. He really wants to get rid of this catapult as quickly as possible, but there's another good glyph, this time from Liquid's side. A Nightmare to stop the Cogs play. Still going to get forward though with a transfer over to Zai. And inside the Cogs with the battery assault going, Misha is about to die. And Zai might actually move in towards Yuragi next. You know Boxy's going to fall under tower here, even with the stick charge up. He's hit with a flux and the dive in from Tiger. Not connecting onto the Vengeful Spirit, so Zai just going to chill for a sec.
Mickey's here, he's ready to go. 4 points in Avalanche, they're pinging it out. Someone please help Amar. He does have a TP available and is level 6.
Dive! That's getting onto this Arc Warden. Make him pay for picking this hero. Mickey and Zai so close to getting the kill, but they lose the Vengeful Spirit and Yuragi's still alive. Mickey's got to bail, he can't stick around. They've got the rotations in from OG to defend their Arc Warden.
To scout things out.
He's not spotting him, and in the meantime in this top jungle, they've got Boxy trapping BZM in the Cogs. He's being left here all alone. Mickey might be able to join back in. Nightmare on Zai. And there we have the kill out onto the DK because Mickey did arrive while Yuragi being dived again by Zai. Misha and this very low HP clone of Yuragi still trying to turn it back on to Insania, but he's going to slip out.
So yeah, to go back to the item build, getting power treads on Arc Warden, then going for Hand of Midas, and like later on getting Boots of Travel. So he's going to be playing with his clone.
There's the combo. Tiny, one of the prime heroes to get this Inkswell onto, and BZM, tanky as he may be, still dies, while Amar, with the help of the Bane, kills off Ana's Juggernaut down bottom. And look at that Tiger's hero damage.
Even pop it out. Mickey, this time around, he's going to go for the Blink Dagger. He thinks they need a good combination.
Inkswell's there as well. There we go, Tiger. How's that damage doing for you? Can't do any when you're dead. That's a dominating streak taken by Mickey as well, so money in towards his items. And he will be rushing the Blink Dagger this game, it looks like, so no Echo Saber is the starting point for him.
Guys, like, where's my Clockwork? The big one is Amar. Like, Amar and Taiga played almost perfect on the bottom lane, managing to get the first blood, setting up Amar for a really good game. X.
Supernova trying to defend Yuragi. He's popped out his Tempest double and he is surviving. Zai can't close the gap, gets stunned by the exit lands, and they're going to TP out the real hero. Fiend's Grip is at the ready here for the Bane, and he's going to spot the Jug with a Nightmare to start it off. The rest of the squad should be arriving, filtering through, but they're not fast enough. Mickey here, much speedier to get on top of the Bane. And Amar just...
Hookshot also connects, but Amar should be fine.
Yeah, he should be all right here with some Astral Steps. Even going to battle back, defeat Boxy inside the cage match. Boxy still standing his ground, trying to get Ana involved, but Mickey rejoining with a great combo. Takes out Amar's streak. Top lane is non-stop, consistent scrapping, battling and skirmishing here as Little Piggy squealing away. Vengeful Spirit still with the flux and the spark raid's coming. Yuragi won't give up on this one so easily. They back off though, they're respecting Liquid's response time. He realizes gold out of thin air, doesn't he?
It's the creep, Scary. It's one of the most greediest offlaners.
All he does is hit the creeps. Boxy, TPing out. And a Soulbind coming with the Supernova. And Amar sprinting forward, finding Mickey with Ether Remnant. Misha coming in from the right-hand side too. I swap him out with Zai, but he's put himself in the firing line. In with a Breathe Fire. Amar with another Remnant, catches up to the Vengeful Spirit and quite simply breaks her ankles.
Like 2 clones, one from Arc Warden, one from Venge.
The chain stuns, the silence.
A lot of gold for that kill. Mickey gets it.
They do catch him out. They do burn through Insania though with a Sunray in the mid lane. TP, and that might be something OG know about. If they've seen him TP up here, he can spin, but he can't really retreat or escape. And BZM straight forward with a stun and the grip. Ana out of position once more. OG seem to really have his number.
These stats are going to tend to add up, really going to cost him how this game's going to be played out. Mickey finds another opening.
Yeah, but he's been caught out himself. Stunned under the Sunray, and Zai required to swap him out of there. Good move in from Boxy though. Finds the pick off on Tiger. Misha dead as well, and a toss back, not helping out. Mickey with an avalanche, barely surviving. Invis Rune coming. They can't catch up to him, so he's alive and bottling back up. Amar now in a 1v2 against Zai and Boxy, and the Breathe Fire very close. Scrapes the nose of Mickey, but doesn't quite touch him. Looking to launch themselves out of this jungle and in towards mid. But Boxy is the one to be caught by OG. kind of desynced from the rest of his team. Misha healed up by the Sun Ray, and in comes Amar, bursting through Insania and onto Zai quickly. Yes, Ana is helped out to kill off Misha, but that cost looks too great for them. Omni Slash bouncing in, the Supernova barely in time. He's still alive on Tiger's Phoenix, and Juggernaut swapped back out, but he's looking pretty dead to me as well, Lacoste. Out he goes.
What a beautiful nightmare from Misha.
Real cracking team fights. Well, they've got all the items flowing in. Mikke will clear out the clone down south, but Misha, inside these cogs, still has Yuragi behind him. Jetpack from Boxy slips him out of the cogs, while Tiger kills off Zai in the mid lane. There was Amar there, but BZM arriving down bottom. Mikke with a big combo, huge damage in towards Misha. Dragon Knight trying to stand his ground, but he's surrounded by 3 Liquid heroes who all look to run away now. They've realized there's an Arc Warden still in this game, and Amar Tiger joining this bottom lane fight to find Boxy, the Clockwork in the trees, dragged back by the Remnant to cancel his TP. Mikke does pick up a double, finishing off Tiger, but Amar is hunting supports, and they are easy pickings for OG now. Vengeful Spirit in that illusion form finally finished off just 5 seconds before she'd respawn.
You see Dragon Knight with 20% HP and 0 mana running at you. You know that he has some kind of backup behind them. Rest of the team did catch up. 9 minutes and 40 seconds faster. Mikke, pretty much a perfect game. We said that he will need to carry, and he is carrying the team really hard. Even though it's a 9k gold lead for OG. Blink Dagger into Aghanim Scepter straight away. There's not going to be slow coming out from the Echo Saber because he does not have it, but seems like he wants to get damage pumped out as soon as he can, so going for the Crystallis next.
Yeah, I mean, if you can hook shot on Cogs, the Arc Warden, stand this tiny near some trees and just launch them in towards him. But they do get the catch on Phoenix. Immediate Supernova. The grip there as well. They're focusing the egg. The pyramid falls, crumbling in the mid lane. But OG, can they fight back? Amar, he's here with his BKB, gonna try TP home, even though he has a double damage rune going. And Ana unable to claim any kills. Liquid will move into a tier 1.
Bounces from Vengeful Spirit, like with Soulbind, 4 of them, if you connect on 2 heroes, it's a lot of stun and it's a lot of damage. Ana slowly recovering. He's now at the 9k net worth. Let's see if he can get the tower. He can get stunned.
Oh, the Gleipnir as well. Ana obliterated. OG come. They don't defend their tower, but they get some huge kills. Any more off the back of this? They see where Zai is. The Spark Red spots her. The Vengeful Spirit gonna lose not 1 life, but 2. Amar, in the meanwhile, has also picked off Insania. So again, the only survivor, the guy who didn't even join the fight, is Mikke's Tiny. But again, these dire Observer Ward just spotting everything that's coming their way. Misha stunned up by Zai's Venge. Amar gonna try and help him here with Tiger backing up as well. BZM straight in onto Mikke. This is the huge kill that they need. The Supernova comes out. And Liquid, they just can't fight around it. It's impossible. Insania bought back, but there's no more fight to be had. The blood has been spilled already.
Misha grips the clone. It's pretty difficult. Like they got their number right now. It's very difficult for them to just enter the fight. And if there's no Soulbind with those bounces, Ana is also not in these fights. They need damage coming out from the Juggernaut. BZM still chasing, forcing out buyback from Boxy.
Hey, wants to fight, but they've lost Insania. Omni Slash in onto BZM. Yeah, the DK's trapped in the cogs, but they dissimulate, dodges away from the Omni Slash, and Ana still trying to do damage into this Dragon Knight, who is so incredibly tanky and has a BKB. He's in Dragon form and slows Ana down, jumps forward with a blink and finds yet another kill.
Team Liquid is crumbling. Yesterday's games against RNG, how difficult it is.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
These tier 2s don't stand a chance against Yuragi's Arc Warden. Top lane being shoved by the Elder Dragon.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
OG itching for a team fight to put this one out of its misery. Mikke is going to get a little bit of damage, tickling the DK. In comes Tiger though with a Supernova in behind the barracks.
Middle of the fight.
Juggernaut trying to focus it down, but he just can't do it. Omni Slash will be used, but it bounces in towards the DK, finishing off Misha. Ana doesn't really have anything left to fight though.
I think this might be it, Gary. They might call it. They just don't have what it takes to punch back.
4 heroes dead, no one's buying back. Your racks are falling. Tier 3's crumbling. OG have shaken the foundations of Liquid's base.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
And BZM straight back up to high ground.
BZM with overwhelming blink jumps in. One stun down to half HP on Tiny.
Barracks have fallen. Mickey still looking for an angle to enter, but he's under dire vision. They see his every step, and that's a full set of barracks down and out now. Yuragi's Tempest double. The clone is picked off. I mean, maybe Liquid have another shot at this, one more fight, but that's a die back from Zai there. Not going their way. He does have his illusion out, but not for long. Yuragi and BZM make short work of it, so now you're down a hero for 60 seconds. Gleipnir connecting on Insania. One by one, they're falling like flies. They're being tossed around by their own teammates. Ana spins in, spins out. I don't think he's going to have a chance to shake it all about, though, because under his own tier 3s, he's being blown up by OG.
And they call it no business left in this game. OG, crisp execution. What a beautiful performance. I think this Yuragi's Arc Warden might become ban material.